Alright, I headed north from Tillamook to the Air Museum. So I took a route from the library, headed down this road, and then had to get on the highway. I wanted to avoid the highway as much as possible. Headed down the highway a little bit here though. I probably could have taken this road instead, but I didn't really know about that. And headed this long stretch of road, walking and bicycling to the Tillamook Air Museum. Probably took this straight road, wrapped around, checked out the outside, looked at this plane that sits there. It's part of the museum. Just wrapped around, took a look at the outside of it. Since it was closed, all I could see was the outside of the Air Museum, and through the window I saw that there was this old train station here, so I walked through that, checked it out, and just looked around the area at all these different buildings and stuff. There's just a variety. There's some kind of there's a jail for the sheriff's office, and then there's a youth jail too around here, and then there's also a park. So I wrapped around there, went there. I think this is the youth correction. There's a big fence you can see around it. It's where they lock up the teenagers. And you can go past that and then into the this park, which it's unique. Then when I saw all that I cared to see, I took the train, the railroad back. I walked this railroad back into Tillamook, crossed farmland, and there's a neat little bridge. You can see the cows are scattered here. There's quite a few cows, and they'll watch you the whole way too. And it was just as green in January when well, those cows were out. You can see I didn't see many cows out on their pasture. They seemed to be more locked up in the barns and stuff at the time. But yeah, I took the railroad track. It looks like it's still in use, and right onto 12th Street next to this high school, and then just back to the library area. That was the journey. It was interesting, just mildly interesting.
Okay, after a long journey, I've made it to the Air Museum place in the general facility. And we got an officer's mess hall. That's to the right. Camp Tillamook. Oregon Youth Authority Tillamook Youth Correctional Facility, which is down there. The sheriff's office is like next door. And you come down this long road, and it's closed on January 1st, probably all day. They usually have free stuff out for the non-payers. Yeah, it's probably just all this. They have a sign that points off of Highway 101, and a sign off of this road you turn on, but no sign to turn into this hangar. But I suppose they assume you're not stupid and know that you should probably turn on this road because you see this big hangar. I'm sure people have driven by it. But yeah, I'm thinking you turn on here and there's not a car, but you lollygag over. Oh, there's one car, probably a worker. And then there's a ticket booth, I'm guessing right before. And they want to gouge you with all the high price just to look at their RVs. They never closed up any gates. Are there people in that car? So there's a railroad track that goes right into the place. Keep gates closed. All right. Oh, well, this shack is closed down anyway. They don't. The electrical box is taken out. So this gate isn't, or this building is, well, yeah, it's not being used. So then you gotta come up here, and you got this big old propeller plane with the engines and all that. Birds living on the flap. It's like, oh, they boarded it up. So it's permanent. You're not allowed in. You got the railroad track that goes sideways. Oh, that's probably for the doors. Oh, wooden doors. Okay. And I guess this is the entrance. So I just let myself in. Oh, wait, maybe not. Looks like they locked it. So I saw this sign up here that said I can enter through the side. Maybe they meant the other side. Air Museum, railroad tracks, ice. Big structure, huge pillar, maybe 150 feet tall, and it looks like you take stairs. There's a door. It looks like a door there. It's a it's a wide tower. So you'd take stairs up to the top, and then you could walk across that plank thing, and then down to the other side. It'd be a heck of a workout. Up, down, up, down. Okay, so, oh, alright. So this must be, oh, it's for a factory? Okay. So they don't like it when you camp. No trespassing. The port of Tillamook Bay, which they deal with the airline stuff. There's an airport not far. It looks like a factory too. They must fly out some lumber. But all right, that's the tour. So now we'll go to the side entrance, I guess. Since this is all locked up. This building sits pretty. It looks nice. It looks in good shape. Looks like they probably moved it from somewhere and plopped it right here with intentions of using it. Yeah, they probably didn't even hook up electricity or anything. Just kind of brought it here. Maybe it was in a nasty flood zone. You can see by the bottom there. 60-50. Okay, the RVs park here, so you can tour the RVs. So the free stuff is, there's an old train over there. I'll get that on another video. Oh, there's the entrance. Okay. It wasn't that clear. I don't know. I just couldn't see the main entrance. Okay, so I'm first here. Naval Air Station. Museum parking. Says it's open daily 9 to 5. Oh, what time is it now? So, plane transition, rejuvenation. Oh, okay, it's closed till January 2nd now. You get an idea of how immense this Air Museum, this blimp building is. Just by wrapping around it. And there are these other buildings too. It's like a train depot here. Some old style trains. So you got these probably no longer used old style trains just sitting here at this depot. There's a light on inside, so there might be people working in here on January 1. Can't really see, I don't know what's all in there. Had to reach over there. So I have one of those little extender things so I can really look over things would help. Oh, okay. Kind of dead animal. So this is a wooden box car. Oh, is that? Okay. Kind of door. Another wooden box car. So that's pretty old style. By the paneling, yeah, that's easily early 1900s. Just kind of sitting here. I guess it can stay pretty dry up off the ground like this. I wonder if this is just a rusted out old engine. The bolts coming loose. Is that a steam engine of some kind? Looks like you'd pile your coal in and then they would move somehow. The steam would go into these cylinder things and turn these cranks, which are supposed to move the wheels somehow. Yeah, that's a pretty old style looking train. Huh. Oh, that one's locked up. This one looks like it's maybe more the diesel kinds. Yep, even says this one's diesel. So you got a diesel. I thought I saw another old one. Another diesel. Just all kind of sitting here. Maybe they intend to make another museum for trains too. Port of Tillamook Bay. So you got that official. Here's another one of those steam engines. Very different style in this one. Not sure if it's older or newer. My guess is that it's older. Or at least it's designed for maybe longer distances or more power output. But yeah, Maybe you'd have to clean it through the front or something. Take off that hatch and clean it out. Yeah, I have. Well, this style of shocks might make it newer. I don't know if they kind of did have that back in the old days. I'm not sure which would be older or newer. All these valves would make me think it's newer. That's a lot of valves. Spiderweb block in the entrance. There's some pressure gauges. So the person would just kind of stand here and pull levers and turn gaskets. Wow. A lot of steps you gotta take to get it to move just back and forth. Electric light. There's a wood paneling on the top. Huh. So that's interesting. It's all right next to the blimp museum. Yeah, this guy was well loved. Fond memory of Tom Not far from the Air Museum, which is over there. And then there's this old building. It's full of mold. And it's unidentified. I don't think it's being used. It looks neat. But with all the mold on the outside, it's probably not being used. Okay, there's the Air Museum over there in the background. Yeah, behind the trees. And we got like some kind of youth prison. So I've got Spanish. Keep all vehicles locked and secured. Search, contraband, unauthorized, yep. You can see a big tall, maybe 15-foot fence around this building. And then they got this door with more signage, but if I walk up there, they'll probably see me and get nervous. So yeah, not far from the Air Museum. Okay, I'm not far from the Air Museum again. Just past the Youth Correction Center. This building covers up the Air Museum. But there's this interpretive park. And it's got a few signs in it up ahead here. Just gonna go ahead and read them. See what all they have to interpret for us. Looks like they're trying to teach us what types of trees are here. Camp Tillamook. Darn moles. Alright, so we got a Cascara buckthorn. Oh, scattered throughout the park. Alright. Park closes for 1 hour. There used to be a building. Well, maybe not. We'll see that. teach us about maples. Two native, okay, alright. Western hemlock. I'm sure the deeper you go in, the more you'll learn. Indians use tree bark for dyes and tea. Huh. That'd be interesting. Okay, so I'm on a dangerous train bridge. If trains actually do come through here, I'll need to jump off or run for my life. And it's like you gotta pay attention where you step. Not far from the Air Museum, it's just over there. I took a road here, and I just want to take a different way back. And this train railroad looks like it goes back into Tillamook. So I'm just gonna see. Well, I'm pretty sure that I can get off on 12. I believe the railroad passes right by the high school on 12th Avenue or 12th Street. But I have to walk it, which takes some time. I could, unless they separate, yeah, too much for, I don't dare bicycle ride on this. Could hit something wrong, hit one of these spaces wrong. If there are trains that run, I doubt they would run on New Year's Day anyway. Seems like a lot of businesses are closed. I see that there is a heavy transportation of cow manure going past the Air Museum, through the town and past the Air Museum. They transport just semi-truckloads of cow manure, which farming is a big operation here. They must have some kind of landfill or something. That would partly explain why there's such a smell in the city. And I'm just saying it's a bad, well, it is kind of bad, but it's not. It doesn't kill you, at least. It's not a smell that'll kill you. What bird is that? It's a little hawk up there, maybe a chicken hawk or something. There's one farmer who has this siren that sounds like a bird going off in his cow shed. Oh, he's trying to defend his nest. Uh-oh. I hope they're not too aggressive. He's not, or she's not happy about seeing me. There are some aggressive birds out there too. Is it nesting time for some birds? I mean, as you can see how green everything is. Maybe I'm okay. So this is the bridge. I got a long way to go. This is just a glimpse of it all. Nice pasture land and a hilly, surrounded by these mountain hills. Looks pretty neat. Okay, so I believe I'm approaching the high school from the railroad tracks onto 12th Street or Avenue. And it's just, yeah, the Air Museum is off in the distance there. I was just there. A lot of pasture land. Looks ready to graze for the cows. Don't know how the farmers schedule that type of activity. Well, there's cows over there in one fenced off area. And they've let the corn crop sit. They're probably, well, all the stalks are down, and now they just kind of let it rot or something. It's kind of neat to me. Mildly interesting stuff. There's a lot of steam coming up in the background because of the evaporation from the lumber company or something. It's pretty nice out now. It's pretty chilly overnight.